Hey guys, Ryan here with Ash and Oak. Today we're going to be reviewing Island Jim. This is a cigar that I picked up just when I was looking for a completely different cigar. And just the interesting look of it kind of caught my eye. It kind of has this very rustic looking foot. It's very, very bizarre. And then the cap of it is a two-toned cap. So apparently, while looking this up, this size is called a number 2. It's the only size it comes in. It's a torpedo, and it's called a number 2 because you can hold it like this, and it looks like a number 2 pencil. So I mean, it's a little cool. The band definitely very cool looking. It's by Oscar. I don't know how to say that name. Hold on. Valladares. So here's the thing. I don't know how to say his last name. I have looked it up multiple times. I'm going to guess it's Oscar Valladares. That sounds right. I've looked it up online. People call it Valladares, Valladares. Nobody says the name correctly. Valladares sounds right. Anyway, this is Oscar Valladares. Oh my gosh, this is... Can we cut this out? Jim. Island Jim by same guy that makes Leaf by Oscar. We'll just call it that. Interesting looking cigar. Really cool looking. Almost looks like Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't think that was the intent. But I'm really intrigued by this. I don't know much about it. I pulled it up on Cigar International just to see a little bit more about it. It looks like it is a Honduran wrapper. Sorry, it looks like it is a Honduran cigar with a Nicaraguan wrapper. Everything about this through and through is Nicaraguan filler, binder. The only thing different is the wrapper. You know, looking at the cigar pre-light, very, very low shine on the wrapper. There's a little bit of shine, but not a lot. You know, not super toothy by any means. There's a tiny little defect. It's hard to tell, but it's right by the band. At first I thought cigar beetle, but it looks like it's just a piece of the leaf itself that had a tiny little defect. Other than that, I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful wrapper. All right, enough talking. Island Jim by Oscar. Let's go ahead and cut it and put some smoke in the air. First, third, a little bit of spice, almost some, ironically enough, like pencil lead, like graphite. I don't know if that's intentional or it's just because the way it looks. There's some cedar. There's definitely some cedar, a little bit of spice. Not overpowering by any means. There's a kind of a sweetish aftertaste. Not Swedish, sweet aftertaste. I can't quite put my nose on it. There's definitely pepper, spice, and graphite. Overall, really, really great start. I'd say it's probably more I know Cigar International has it listed as like a medium full. I'd say it's closer to the full side of the spectrum. Definitely a heavy hitter on flavor, but not to a point where it's overpowering. It's really, really well balanced. All right, we're gonna keep this going. I'll see you on the second third. Into the second third. Beautiful construction. I messed up and while shooting some of the B-roll, knocked the ash off. That's my fault, but the ash is hanging on beautifully. Second third is not as spicy up front, not so much pepper. It's a lot more leather, wood, a little bit of creaminess, maybe a hint of mocha, coffee, cocoa. But that leather is so pronounced. It's an amazing second third. I actually, I love a good spicy cigar, but I think I like the second third even better than the first third. The ride from intense pepper, graphite, to this kind of earthy leather wood tone. An amazing transition. We're going to keep going on the second third. I'll let you know how the final third ends up. Here we are in the final third. Had to give it a relight, had to step away for a phone call, but no issues relighting. The draw through this whole thing has been smooth. I've heard some people say that it gets plugged up and whatever else, but no issues at all. Construction continues to be absolutely beautiful. I mean, like, the ash on this thing, out of this world. The amount of smoke that it generates, amazing. My only complaint is that this final third has the least amount of flavor. That pepper, almost non-existent now. The cedar, the wood, very faint. The leather, not really there. It's not a bad smoke by any means. It just lacks flavor in that final third. Still some flavor, but not as amazing as the first third and that second third. Definitely more mild. Overall, phenomenal smoke. Is it box worthy? I don't know. I don't know if I'd buy a box of it. I'd definitely buy several sticks at a time. The appearance of the cigar, it only comes in the one vitola because it looks a very specific way. It's made to look like that number 2 pencil. That to me is the entire appeal of the cigar, if we're being honest. Not a bad smoke. I don't mean to say that as a negative. I've had some $10 smokes that have way more flavor than this, but I've also had some $15 and $20 smokes that have way less flavor. It's a great $10 stick. I would highly recommend it. Feel free to check it out for yourself. Again, I don't know if it's box worthy. But it's a great cigar. Very light in that final third. So you go from really peppery, really spicy, in your face to a little more medium. Like I said, it started out on the fuller end of that medium to full spectrum. Second, third, definitely more medium. Maybe still a little medium full. This is definitely a medium smoke. Maybe even a little medium light. But like I said, that draw, phenomenal. The amount of smoke that it generates, amazing. Overall, phenomenal smoke. If you tried it, feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know your experience. Like I've always said, my palate is not the most refined. There's a chance that I'm totally off base with my assessment, but it's my assessment. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Be your local cigar shop. Find yourself an island gem and put some smoke up in the air. See you on the next one.